morning everybody, and welcome to Scarlet Pete's Self-Sufficiency. You join me here with a bucket of aged milk cream. When I mean aged, I mean it's stood in the fridge in the ice cold for 1 to 2 days to get the top of the cream to float. Cream floats to the top, on the top layer here. Look how solid that is. And milk drops to the bottom. So when I scoop off this to make butter, this will then be skimmed milk. Butter making can be done very easily with a blender or a whizzer thing, what do you call them? Food processor. Today I've done one batch already, and the second batch I'm going to have a go with in my Magimix. The first batch I've done in my blender, food processor blender. Let's see how thick this cream is on the top here, look. You can just peel it off. Now this is really thick cream on the very top. Then underneath we have the thinner cream. I'm going to use both these bits of cream to make my butter from. But if you wanted to make a really thick cream for cakes, this one on the top here is the one you take. Look at that yummy cream. I'm going to put it into the food processor. Then underneath this layer we then have more cream to skim off there. Now then, when I scrape off the cream off the top, you'll see a little greenish coloured line behind. There, you can just see it in there. That's there, the skimmed milk underneath. So I'm going to continue skimming, but when you see more of that colour, then you know you've just got pure milk left behind. See the colour line? I've now taken off most of the cream. I've got enough cream in there to make some butter. And here I've got some more cream that I'm going to make into a thickened sour cream by adding lemon. That will then be used, lemon juice, sorry. That'll be used to thicken things like a goulash. So let's get this cream into butter. It's been going a couple of minutes and it's just at the bubbly stage now. Now you can see it's starting to leave some lines, so now it's quite a thickened one. This is where you could stop and use it on a pudding or something. Pipe it into pancakes. I don't know whether you could hear the difference then, but the machine suddenly changed sound, so it's become much, much thicker now. And it's got a slightly grainy texture. This is the point of no return. You go any further, it's going to become butter. If it's cream for the table, it's probably gone a little bit too far because it's got a grainy consistency. Let's keep going. It's just about to turn into butter right now, and you can tell because there's some bits of liquid and water. You see, it's really, really thick now. But there's also a little bit of dampness in the bowl and wetness. That's where it's starting to split into butter. Here it goes, it's going. And it's suddenly going to go slosh. It's so close to turning now. There it is, butter. The centre bit's changed into butter. We're just waiting for all the cream to turn in and it will all be butter in a minute. There we go. It's now got wet. Here comes the butter. There it is. Butter. From the side you can see it slopping around now. Now you've got the solids, the butter, and then the whey or the buttermilk left over. This could be saved to make a refreshing drink, added to it with mint leaves and lemon into it, or it can be made into the base of a pizza. You can use it to make bread, pizzas, use it as a cake as a rising agent, or we can feed it to the pigs or the dogs. Next to do is to drain out the liquid, and then we need to wash it by throwing in water till the water comes clear. There it is, drained. Now I'm just going to give that a bit of a whiz to get some more liquid mass out. I'll drain that liquid and then add in 2 or 3 water flushes, just spinning it a few minutes in total for the 3 flushes to get the liquid to run free and clear. Here the water's looking much clearer. It's nearly done. And there we have quite clean water. Now's the point you add in some salt and give it a quick blend if that's what you want. Salt added, pink Himalayan, as you can see from the colour. I've given it a final blend. Now it's time to turn it out. You could use butter hands, which are wooden butter pats they're called. Let me go find mine to show you. There they are. Why do we use those? Well, because butter melts in your hands. So we want to use something other than our hands to manipulate the butter and shape it. And those stay cool, relatively cool. They're made from wood, so they're easy to clean and wash and leave to air dry in the sun, so then they become sanitized. Now, I like to do as little washing up as possible. I don't know about you, but I do. So then I'm thinking, shall I wash that now, or shall I make a cake first in a minute and then wash it up? Because it's only going to get butter in it to make cake, so that's what I'm going to do. So now we use the butter hands to round it up or square it up, whichever way you want to do it, into a pat shape, or a, what's the other word we use for it? Well, I call it a butter pat, a square or a block of butter. So we're just working the butter into a shape now. Roughly into a square. You can use the back of it like that just to shape it up. And we have a nice little lump of butter. Now then, the old ladies in the old times, so you knew who'd made it and who it belonged to, would mark it. So they would put some marks along the top. So there you go, there's a mark in the top, how it would traditionally be done. We've got the pats to one side, and now we're going to just wrap that in some greaseproof paper. Putting it into the centre, and then it can be wrapped nicely, like that. And we have a pat of butter. The other good thing about using these pats is we don't get our hands anywhere near the butter, because at the moment I've been painting and working outside and I've got dirt under my fingernails that won't come out, staining, not dirt. So it's also another really good way to keep your butter nice and clean. What else am I up to? I've added the lemons to the cream that's remaining and stirred in. That will turn into thickened sour cream. I've got another batch here now on the go to do. So there we have it. 2 pats of butter ready to be put away, either refrigerated or frozen. Hope you enjoyed the video. This was my snippet of my morning this morning so far. Now I've got to go take the pigs the waste, as in the waste milk from yesterday that we didn't use in the kitchen, and maybe the buttermilk that's left over, and go move cows, do all sorts of things, move horses. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and give me a comment so I know you're there, and let me know if this was helpful. Bye bye.